Welcome back, everyone, to the relatively clean Borders campaign with me, Dorpete. Where in the last episode, we managed to secure the emperorship through votes. And with any luck, if this guy dies, age of 46, you know, that's pretty old as far as rulers go. We may get lucky and have our guy ascend to the throne. King. That's right, we did upgrade to a kingship last episode. We may see King Adelar II rule. Now, we're going to do something that's probably a bit dumb, since we're going for the emperorship, but goodbye, terrible heir. I do not want a 152. Please, game, give me something else. I also didn't want him because he was infertile. That would suck as the emperor. So we're going to accept this. We're also going to embark, hopefully today, we should be able to take a little bit extra land from Wesdam. Maybe we'll end up finishing off Laurent. Honestly, these borders, it's a pretty cool mosaic we got going here. Even though I don't like not having all of it myself. Not much I can do on that front. We're going to take tech, since, wow, we can get it down to 200 whole military points. That's actually kind of crazy. And we get access to the new pip, which actually has fire damage. Imagine that. I'm fairly certain that if you don't have a pip in the column, you just, like, I'd have to bring up the formula, but you definitely do not do a lot of damage in that area. Or maybe it's a case of roll the dice, then the pip. Can't remember. But one thing we can do. Do I want to accept a 352? He is named Adelar. I don't. He's not bad. Am I going to screw over my prestige? Yes. But it's easy to get back. Meanwhile, heirs... yeah. Yes. Not a great idea, but he's still voting for me. So we got that going for us. Okay, as I was saying, we're going to read some missions while we wait for this truce timer with, I believe, Wesdam to be up. Wesdam ends in 49, Laurent in 59. Excellent. Let's get a Spine Arc going while we're waiting. And on Wineport, too. And, ooh, good for you, Goed, going to attack little old Laurent. Perhaps this will be the episode when we are finally rid of Laurent. Yes! They're no longer considered a great power. Not to be unexpected, but Cor and Oleg and the command are doing well. We still don't have vision over the area, but we do have vision over the New World, which really not much to talk about. Adelar is surprisingly doing quite well. It looks like they got through their disaster. Okay, but as far as missions go, our conquest of the lands of Clearshore has given us access to the Western Seas, and heck, the Eastern Seas. If there's anything we should learn from the past mistakes of the people of Clearshore, it is that an unprotected coast is one ripe for invasion by our foes. That's right. That's why I'm building a whole bunch of boats. While the Knights of Great Ording are not exactly sailors, there's a great pool of potential candidates in the western shores. Many sailors who once worked for the Duranic Lords are now seeking gainful employment. All that we have to provide is a vessel for them to sail and coin to feed their families. As our budding navy forms in Westport, we should seek to topple the hegemony of the Reaper Lords of Riveria. Got news for you, game. I'm fairly certain they're a one-province minor at the... never mind. They've retreated to the caves. The caves of, This just reminds me of the caves of Helm's Deep. We will give them the very same treatment that they gave us these shores hundreds of years ago. And we get a Casus Belli that lasts for 15, 20 years. You don't see that one very often. Okay, and this particular mission wants me to develop this. The Duchy of Great Ording, that was, if you can remember, these two little provinces, was given as a reward for Magan, I think that's what I said, but Magan the Unicorn's Knight's braveries, but the kings of Laurent also used the mighty and reputable Magan to check the power of the Dukes of Durand, who were growing bolder with each passing generation, thus maintaining balance in old Entebben. After Durand's betrayal in the Lilac Wars, we fulfilled our duty to punish them for their betrayal and ended the Reaver Queen's descendants' rule over old Durand. Please, no more loss of freaking prestige. Stupid game. But our self-determination has not gone unnoticed in the East. By ensuring our control over the key fortifications of our treacherous former rival, we will guarantee that our people are protected from invasions, wherever they may come, and our future foes will struggle to pierce into our heartlands. And yet more reading. The people of Darum, that's this area over here, Darum, have long been overlooked by the King of Laurent. Yeah, because the King of Laurent no longer rules here. The area is far to the west of Laurentane, Laurent's capital. They bear no truly remarkable cities, and they are relatively poor in resources and people. Plenty of grasslands, though. We will bring them out of the apathy bought by the uncaring rule of the Laurentish king through conscious investments in the region's defenses, and ensure that the plights and grievances of these peoples are finally accounted for and solved post-haste by our knights. Yes, indeed. Okay, and perfect time to get some claims on this massive development. I could release Ailsin if I wanted to. Yeah, actually that's not a terrible idea. I lose a single 11 dev province to gain 2 cores so that I don't have to worry super hard about aggressive expansion. Oh, I'll do it once we're ready to declare the war. No need to get the points spent right now. Had a good think there for a second. Oh, and I'm gonna kill you eventually, so I don't need to worry about improving with you. On that note, I think I'm going to keep Arboran for a very long time. I seriously hope I don't have to... I can probably buy that province off of him. I will be so annoyed if I have to attack him for that. Right. You want a coastal battery. Okay, and since I've got some extra cash here, let's spend it on upgrading ports. I said upgrading ports. And Istralore making plays going after Wax. How about that? Alright, and one more thing before we go to war here. I always like to check the... we can do 10 cav. Yeah, why not? Fine, go away. Just pay money, make the problem go away, please. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, and there's that. You guys want a counting house, I'll give it to you. I'll also sell land. Purely so I can reinvest it in manufactories. I spotted a couple good ones. If I ever get the time, what I'd really love to research, I'd love to make a video about this, is what the breakpoint is for when you... when you essentially want to stop selling Crown Land. Because I guess the way I think about it is, if you can make 3k from Crown Land, is that going to help you now to make a better country, as opposed to waiting and keeping that crown land so you can have high absolutism? I've never really come up with an answer, but the short answer is, if you're a small nation, you almost always want to keep selling your crown land. There's no reason to have absolutism as a small nation, but as a large nation with a large economy, there is a question to be had there. And we're going to ban the rebellions, because I don't want to deal with them. I really don't. Okay. Ooh, we could also release Adelar for some fairly inconsequential provinces. Do I keep my cores if I release? I know that's a bit of a noob question, but I mostly just don't want to spend for this much aggressive expansion when I can get it through vassals. Because I believe a return core is... Let's see if I can pull one up. I'm fairly certain it's 25%. Speaking of which, who would join me in this case? Dame's Crown, no, why not? Show, because you're allied. To the Emperor, but the Emperor won't help. Fancy that. Wed will help, though. That's good enough. Plus, we have a really good army. We actually have 55% cavalry combat ability. We could bump that up even further if we went for quality. An extra 10%. Although I believe espionage actually might be, unironically, a better idea, as it would give cav combat. There's also a case for influence, since we're going to become the Emperor. Extra diplomatic reputation and relation is not terrible. Admin's also a good argument. But I think I've had enough of thinking. I would rather go to war right now. How many is this going to put me over? This is going to put me 2 over. And I'm still trying to... Alright, for sure I'll do Ailson. And no, I do lose my claim. But I save, like, a bunch of aggressive expansion. So, not a big deal. And, yeah, we'll do Adelar. Why not? That's why I was building that. Okay, makes sense now. Let's go to war. And we'll set it for Ailson itself. Okay. And sure enough, my general dies as soon as we get into the war. Come on in, Silverforge. Put the good guy in. Okay, as to be expected, how much of this can I return? Yeah, for 20 AE, instead of the bajillion dillion it would have taken me. Plus, I'm able to humiliate... Oh, I don't need to worry about humiliation. Oh, I thought Port Nam got it. Man, I got so happy there for a second. Okay, what's causing all this? Eclipsed Laurent, yep. So we don't need to worry about humiliation. We can do transfer trade. Are you a huge trading power? No, actually, you're not. Okay. In that case, maybe I'll just take an extra piece of land. When do people start caring? That's the better question. Maybe I'll just take... Port? Yeah, Port seems like a great idea. Nobody still cares. Crew it. Yeah, we'll go for 100%. It does cost extra diplomatic. It occurs to me that I might run out of Diplo points before this war is over. Which would be not very, very good. Oh, and I don't have the prestige I was gonna say. Do something. Hold up, what's going on here? Why? I need the prestige again, don't I? Oh, actually, Magisterium's supporting Iran and suck nuts. It's not very nice. And for some reason, our brand's even higher. What is going on? Dude, this is such a silly... such a silly... silly... It just gets weirder and weirder. Okay, we can get another idea. I think versus other religion could be useful, especially if the thing fires. The League War, I should say. We'll take the extra admin. We're definitely going to need that. I suppose I could have also released Duran, but that's doing too much. And we... oh, nope. That's Nimscott's problem. Not mine to deal with. But, I mean, all my subjects are basically doing all the work for me. Take pride, Knights of Ording, for we have avenged a 600-year-old wrong. The Reaver Lord's invasion broke Clearshore and the strength of the Ording, but we were able to defeat them and liberate the lands they stole from Ulrentish. Now little remains of these invaders, save for ruined settlements and trinkets stashed away by wealthy traders. But it is not enough to have defeated them. They ruled over Westport for 600 years, and the next time that we are broken, this may happen all over again. We must fortify the coast, prepare ourselves for whoever or whatever comes next, and elaborate new strategies for our horsemen to apply in battle. That's right, use cavalry on boats. You heard it here first. We must ensure that no invader can break through Clearshore and cripple us again. And with that, we get a permanent 10% shock damage for the rest of the game. I had extra troops. What? Oh, from... what is it? From Sornkost. Excellent. And with that, I appear to be making Diplo points again. Feels good. All we gotta do is get the mages angry. Okay, all I need is Prestige. Pearl's Edge, I have no idea what's going on with you, man. You're stuck on Pearl's Edge mode. Maybe it's like a mission where they try to consistently keep themselves. What I am gonna do, though, is start improving with members of the Empire. For no other reason than I can, really. If I become Emperor... You mean if, it's when. When I become Emperor, I'm gonna have a ton of land to add an instant boost, basically. Ooh, good, he's got a bunch of halfling separatists, that means they're gonna come soon. Okay, Damish Temple, I don't need to worry about that. I can get some free prestige from a battle, though. And we get, ooh, free Diplo rep and no freaking way. We're the amulet of a oh, because we're righteous? No way. Oh. I forget the way it works, but one of these gives us army tradition +1 per year, and the other one gives military tradition? It's either that or something to do with cavalry. So I'm going to say the first knight sounds correct. Although I don't like... actually, I have the legitimacy to not have to worry about it. Yes, I shall emulate Adain. Adain? Adain. first knight of Anbennar. And fine, to emulate a knight, I guess I'll pay off the merchant guilds. I have the money to do so, why not? Alright, Dame's Crown, let's go knock out some Istralore out of this war. Yes! 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 Woo! I am the Emperor. Yes! Oh, feels good. We're part of the Empire now. Excellent. That feels pretty good. Can I not add provinces to the Empire? Question mark. Do I need to border the Empire? Is that a thing? Because I know you can add provinces as the Emperor. Maybe I have to wait a little bit. Wait. I can demand he returns territory, right? Except I'm fairly certain that it goes straight back to me. No, why wouldn't you? Because you have claims. Turd burglar. Alright. Well, we'll come back to that. Yes. Score. Yeah, sure. Come help me. Why not? Let's take a look at this imperial borders now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. That looks great. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Not only are we the emulant of a Dean, we are the Emperor. You can't write this stuff, man. Just perfect. Excellent. And of course, he's adding everything to the Emperor. Maybe it does have to border the Empire. Okay, in that case, well, wait. How did he get these added then? Well, I'll take this province, and this will be able to tell me if I can add to the Empire. Right, because I'm planning to take all of these. What? Give it to me. Where am I? I'm the unicorn. And I can take it. Nobody's gonna hate me because I'm the Emperor. Go figure. We can even take another government reform if we want it. Could do general estates, but I don't think we need loyalty. It's really not a big deal. Could take extra. Diplo rep is strong. I'm not even gonna even question that one. Just straight up. That's the one I want. Still don't want out, Istralore, huh? No. Might as well just... I'm not gonna get any money. We'll do some more ups, please, since I'm gonna take your capital anyway. You layer, since I've got you. I'll take some steer trades, transfer. Try and get my words, Pete, words. Try and get my prestige back up. As we're going to need to start working on our re-election here. Thankfully, I'm allied to like half the electors, so not too bad of a problem to have. I have a whole 7 diplomats now. That actually feels really nice. Come on, just take the... Oh, my general died. Ah, that's what happened. We do have 6 generals now. Well, let's go ham. Let's see what we can get. Good. Excellent. Probably the worst one we've had, Alphonse. Decent. Eh. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing too impressive. Not like the ones we named after people. Those were good. Okay. Oh, you know why? Because my the buff that was giving us +1/+1 ran out. That's why. Since I've got access to everybody now, why don't we call like a general assembly here and try and improve with every single elector. And Istralore, if you would please die. Yes. Give me money. How about a little bit less? Yes. Thank you. Come again. Any day. Alright, go ahead and return the provinces to my people. We'll go up with this. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Love to get more prestige, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Tell you what, though. Let's get a claim here. And that's as much as I can do. So let's start improving with these guys. Royal Miriam, whatnot. Okay, what is the deal with adding provinces to... Strange. Maybe it's... I don't know. I'll have to look it up in the wiki in between episodes. I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't be able to set provinces into the Empire. But now is a perfect time to read some more. The people of the Shrouded Coast are quiet and reserved. Their lands are not the most productive. Most are humble, farmers and fishermen, the like. Their lords are the poorest in Lensinore, and rarely leave their ancient wants. This dreary place and quiet place is thought best forgotten by the kings of Lorent. They are nonetheless a part of old Entevin. They are deserving of law, justice, and charity, just like any other peoples in our realm. Now, the realm of Anbennar. We will revitalize the region as we did with Darum, reconnect it with the rest of Lensinore, listen to their plights, and remind them of how long ago our people lived together under the banner of old Entevin. And okay, one thing... Oh, I was going to do that, but I can't. So in that case, let me just set up all of my guys here. Oh God, what did you do to Wex? No! Unacceptable! Please don't be bad. Yes! Adelar 3. Yeah, he's a Wex. Ah, crap. Can I, like, vassalize you? No? No, you wouldn't take it, huh? Okay. How about one of you give Wex his land bar back? Istralore. Why would you? You're not going to. Hassan, how about? Yes. Oh, wait. Hold up. So I can take 3 guard, which I know is a territory of Wex, and if Wex dies in this war, then I can revive him as one of my vassals and just wreck face within the Empire. Oh, it is odd. No! Oh, you were supposed to give it to me. I thought they gave it to the Empire. Ah, whatever, man. I haven't played in the Empire for so long now. How did Viswal get free? What? You had Viswal. That doesn't make any sense. But, this has been an episode of episodes. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.